Hello students, welcome to our today's online class. Our today's topic is competency based question from time related chapter. You know, in our clock, we every day in our daily life we see two types of time. One is 24-hour clock system, and another one is 12-hour clock system, right? So in your home, if you see the wall watch, like this type of watch, all right, this is called 12, 6, 9, 3, like this type of wall clock is only contain 12-hour clock system. But in your mobile phone or in your digital wristwatch, you can see the time like 2:00, 02:00, or like 17:30, or like 22 and 10, like this type of time. This type of time is called 24-hour clock system. Another name of 24-hour clock system is international system of time, right? So when where we can find international time can be found in airport or in railway station, or in your mobile watch or in your wristwatch, digital wristwatch. In this type of, we have to follow international time. So let's begin. We will learn some creative question or competency based question, including this type of this time. All right, now you can see the question from your math sheet. Question number 1: a worker works in a factory from 9:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Here, express the two times in 24-hour clock. And question number B asks, how many hours does he work? So at first, 9:30 a.m. this time and 4:30 p.m. this two time is given in 12-hour clock. So how we can find it is 12-hour clock? In 12-hour clock, a.m. and p.m. will be mentioned. All right, a.m. and p.m. there will be a.m. p.m. If a.m. p.m. is written, then it is 12-hour clock. If there is no a.m. p.m. written, then you can assume that the time is given as 24-hour clock. So number 1A, how can we solve this problem? Solution number 1. Solution number 1A. So we can just draw a table like 12-hour clock and 24-hour clock. So 12-hour clock, in 12-hour clock there is written in the question 9:30 a.m. So you write 9:30 a.m. So in 9:30 a.m. in 24-hour clock, it will be just 9:30, 0930. This is the answer. So if the time is written as 12-hour clock, there will be am. So you just, in 24-hour clock, you just remove am. You don't write am because in 12-hour clock there is no am, only 9:30, and before 9 there will be a 0 here. 12-hour clock is written in 4 digits. Okay. The next time is, another time in the question is 4:30 p.m. So you write 4:30 p.m. So in 12-hour clock, if the question is given as 4:30 p.m., so in 24-hour clock, you just add 12 with the time. That means 4:30, and you just add 12:00 with the 4:30, because without you just remove p.m. and instead of p.m. you just write 12. You just add 12. So 30 and 4 plus 12 will be 16. So the time will be 16:30 in the 24-hour clock. This is the answer. All right. So you can just write like this and then make a table. You can make a table also like this. All right. Okay. Now, question number B. Question number B says, how many hours does he works? Like this question, how many hours or how many time it is needed to be subtracted. We have to subtract the larger time from the smaller time. So the worker works how many hours. So at first we can write like this. In class 4 or 3 we have done this type of math, hour and then minute. Okay, hour, minute. So in hour we can write 16 hour. The bigger time is 16 and 30, so 16 hour 30 minutes, and the smaller time is 9:30. So 0, 9 and 30. If we subtract these two number, we will get the answer. 30 minus 30 will be 0, and 16 minus 9 will be 7. So 7 hour 0 minutes. So the answer can be written as like what will be the final answer. Therefore the worker works 7 hours. This is the answer. Correct? The worker works 7 hours. This is the answer. So we have finished number 1. I hope you understand. Now we move on to our next question, question number 2. Question number 2 says, a worker works 8 hours a day in a factory. How many minutes does he work in a day? So we have to convert the hour into minute. So this is question number 2, solution number 2. Solution number 2. So number A, we can write we know. Just simply we just write as short as possible, because the number in this question only 2. In number A 2, in number B 2, total 4. So we just keep it short and simple. We know 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. Therefore 8 hours will be more. So we multiply 60 by 8 minutes. 6 8s are 48, 0 minutes, 480 minutes. This is the answer. Number B, question number B asks, how many hours does he work in a month? How many hours does he work in a month? 1 month equal to 30 days. It is already given. So we can write given 1 month equal to 30 days. So we can write here, in 1 day he works, in 1 day he works 8 hours. Therefore in 1 month, that means in 30 days, in 30 days he works 30 times 8 hours. That means 3 8s are 24, and there will be a 0, 240 hours. This is the answer. So this is the answer of number A and B. I hope you understand. Very easy and simple. Now we move on to our next question, question number D. Question number 3. You read question number 3. Rana starts from home at 7:30 a.m. and arrives in Rajshahi at 13:45. Express his arrival time in Rajshahi in 12-hour clock. Listen carefully. At first, Rana starts from home. This time is given as 12-hour clock. This is 12 hour, right? But this time is, there is no AM PM, and it is 13:45. That means more than 12. So it is obviously it is given as 24-hour clock, right? Now question number A asks, express his arrival time. Arrival time is Rajshahi. This time 13:45, you should make it 12-hour clock. This is very easy. So we do now solution number 3. Solution number 3. Solution number 3, we do number A as, we just at first write 24-hour clock. And here we write 12-hour clock. So 24-hour clock, there is written 13:45, right? 13:45 minutes. 13:45. So in 12-hour clock, you just write 12 minus from 13:45 to make 12-hour clock from 24 hour. If the time is more than 12, then you just minus 12. All right, just minus 12 from the given time. So 4500 minus will be 45, and 13 minus 12 will be 1. So 145, and in 12-hour clock there should be AM PM. So if the number is more than 12, then you can just simply add PM. So this is the answer of number A. Again I am repeating, 13:45, the number is more than 12, so you just subtract 12 from the given number, then it will be 12-hour clock, and you have to add PM, because in 12-hour clock there will be PM or AM. This time is not AM because AM will be less than 12, but more than 12 it is PM, so you write PM here. This is the answer. Now number B, how many hours did he need to reach Rajshahi from home? Here the home time is starting time is given as 7:30 AM. 7:30 AM. So at first you have to convert this 7:30 AM to 12-hour clock. Here 12-hour clock is given 7:30 AM. 12-hour clock to 24-hour clock. Any time we need to subtract, we just convert the time into 24-hour clock. So 7:30 AM, it will be 07:30, just simply 07:30. Now we write hour, minute, and we subtract the bigger time. The bigger time is the arrival time, that means 13:45, 13 hour 45 minutes, and the smaller time is 07 and 30. So if we subtract here, we just got 45 minus 30 will be 15, and 13 minus 7 will be 6 hours and 15 minutes. So we can write the answer like therefore he needs 6 hours 15 minutes. This is the answer, right? He needs 6 hours 15 minutes. You cannot write like 6:15. This is the clock time, but the question asks how many hours and minutes it took. So you cannot write like 6:15 AM PM. Not like this. You have to write the answer like this. All right, I hope you understand. Now we move on to our next question, question number 4. You can see question number 4 on the screen. Mita starts her study at 7:30 PM and goes to bed at 11:30 PM. Express the two times in 24-hour clock. How many hours does he study? This question is exactly like as number 1. So it will be your homework, okay? So your homework will be number 4. Now number 5. A launch left Dhaka at 11:45 and reached the destination at 15:20. Express the two times in 12-hour clock. How much time did the launch take to reach the destination? Now we do number 5. So 4 will be your homework, and now we will do number 5. So we write solution number 5 A. At first we read the question again. A launch left Dhaka at 11:45. There is no MPM, so the number is given into 24 hour, and also destination is 15:20. That means it is also 24-hour clock system. So we need to convert this to 24-hour clock system to 12-hour system. So at first we write 24-hour clocks here, 24-hour clock at first, and then 12-hour clock on the other side. And here we just write the time given as 11:45. 11:45. Here you can see 11:45 is less than 12, so you can just write 11:45 a.m. nothing else. 24-hour clock and 12-hour clock almost same, just there is a difference, am, because 11:45 is less than 12, so we just write am in the 12-hour clock, nothing else, there is no change. And in other time is given as 15:20. 15:20, so we just can write 3:20 p.m. here. How we can write 3:20 p.m. in 12-hour clock? Because the 15:20 time is more than 12, so we just subtract 12 from the given time. If we subtract 20 minus 0 will be 20, 15 minus 12 will be 3:20, and there should be added a p.m. because 15:20 is the afternoon time, you have to write p.m. Number B. Now we move on to our next question. Question number B. How much time did the launch take to reach the destination? How much time? So we have to subtract from the bigger number to a smaller number, and remember you have to subtract the 24-hour clock time, not 12-hour clock time. You don't subtract 12-hour clock time to find the time. So at first we write hour, minute here, and then we write the bigger number 15 hours and 20 minutes. This is the arrival time, and starting time 11 and 45 minutes here. Now we have to subtract here 20 minus 45, which is not possible, so you have to take 1 hour from the hours. From 1 hour you have to take 1 hour. 1 hour means 60 minutes, so if you take 60 minutes from here, so 60 plus 20, 80 minutes. From 80 minutes, from this 60 plus 20, 80 minutes, you have to take 80 and you have to subtract 45. 80 minus 45 will be 35, so 35, and this 60 minutes you have to return again. So you here will be 11 plus 1, that means 12 hours. 15 minus 12 will be 3 hours 35 minutes. That means it took 3 hours and 35 minutes. So this is the answer. Again, here you don't have to write, I just wrote these numbers for your better understanding, but you don't have to write this in the math. Alright, you just write, you no need to write here. 20 minus 45 not possible, so you have to add 60 minutes in hand, and 60 plus 20 it will be 80 minutes. 80 minus 45, 80 minus 45 will be 35, you write 35 here, and this 1 hour you took from 11, so you have to return it. 11 plus 1 will be 12, 15 minus 12 will be 3, so it took 3 hours and 35 minutes. This is the answer of number 5, problem number 5. I hope you understand. If you don't understand, you just repeat the problem again. I hope you will understand it better. Now we want to move on to our next question. Question number 6. A car departed at 3:50 p.m. and reached the destination after 5 hours. Express the departure time in 24-hour clock system, which is very easy. When did the car reach its destination? Okay, now we want to move. We want to do number 6. So this is solution number 6. Solution number 6. Number A. So the number is given as 12-hour clock, so we write 12-hour clock here and 24-hour clock here. So 12-hour clock in the question given as 3:50 p.m. 3:50 p.m. So when p.m. is given, you just add 3, right? Add 12. 3:50 add 12:00. Alright, you have to just add 12 if there is PM in 12-hour clock. So if we add 50 plus 0 will be 50, and 3 plus 12 will be 15. So it will be 15:50. There will be no AM PM because in 24-hour clock it is not written. So this is the answer of number A. Now we move on to our next question. Question number B. Question number B says, when did the car reach its destination? So after 5 hours, that means you have to add 5 with your time. So we have find the 24-hour clock, so we write hour minute. I said before that you have to add or subtract any time in 24-hour clock, not in 12-hour clock. So you just add 15, 50, and there will be add 5 hours. 5 hours means 5 and 0 0. That means the arrival time should be 50 and 5, 15 plus 5, 20, 20, 50. Therefore the car reached at 20:50. This should be the answer of number 6. Alright, now we want to move on to our next question. Question number 7. Question number 7 says, a bus left Dhaka at 13:45 and reached Chattogram at 22:25. Express the above mentioned time in 12-hour clock, which is very easy. You just subtract 12 from the 2 times and then you can get the answer. How long did the bus take to reach Chattogram from Dhaka? You have to subtract this time 20, 25, 22 and 25 minus 13 and 45. This should be the answer of number B. So this will be your homework also. So what we learned today, we have learned so many creative questions or competency based question. We have learned 1, 2, 3, 5 and 6, and your homework will be 4 and 7. So these are the works from today. I hope you understand. Now you have to send your homework in my messenger. Alright, it is goodbye from you. Hopefully we will meet again in the next class. Till then, goodbye.